let's change gears, bro, and get to our main topic of the afternoon. I want to get into Christian Wood for a second. This is kind of interesting to me, bro. Um, Definitely want to get your thoughts on this because Christian Wood just recently went to IG and talked about how he was coming back with the vengeance. I thought Christian Wood, first of all, was already locked in. But when you look at Christian Woods, let's start with the battle of the bigs. Pretty much him and Jackson Hayes. Who do you feel more comfortable with, Hank, playing that 5 position? Jackson Hayes or Christian Wood?
Well, right now, Jackson, to me, he played pretty well last year for them. Christian was kind of out of it. His game didn't really, translate last year, and we know he had some off the court stuff going on. So I think that's probably what he means by the statement he made, that I think he's locked in.
Because he's focused.
Right, his focus is going to be there. So if he offensively can give you what he was giving you, what was the teams he played for? Dallas, and there was another squad.
I know he played for the Mavericks. That's the only one I can recall him playing for was Dallas.
Yeah, he had a couple good offensive years and a couple teams. If he can give us that, it changes the whole ball game.
I'm excited, man. It's just like when we talk about Christian Wood, he's kind of like borderline when we talk about that big man position because he's 6'10".
I think he's almost like 7 foot. Yeah, he's close.
Yeah, he's not quite 7 feet. I think he's 6'10", maybe 240 pounds. He's not big as far as typical centers in the NBA, but when you are going against like those smaller teams, his length will allow you to feel like, okay, he can play that big position. So when the Lakers are facing smaller units, you could put Christian Wood there at the 5 because of his length. Jackson Hayes, to me, last year I was kind of impressed with his moments and spurts. I was surprised that we didn't see more of him. I was a little bit surprised that we didn't just throw him in the start rotation to allow AD and LeBron to play their true positions. So when I look at this battle of the big man, bro, we have to also take in consideration Darvin Ham and how he had his hands on this shit and maybe did this whole thing wrong with Christian Wood. I know you alluded to the off the court issues, but he basically had Christian Wood for the most part of the year last year playing as a 3-and-D player for the duration of the season. And to me, that's not, he can play that, but that's not what he should be here for. Christian Wood is a very diverse guy. He can shoot the shot. We need to see him in the paint more. And I think his skill set and his talent is more than Jackson Hayes.
Offensively, definitely.
Offensively. If you're looking to win games now, who do you go with, Hank? Do you go with Christian Wood or do you go with possibly a Jackson Hayes at the 3? I mean, at the 5, excuse me.
Honestly, I probably would want Jackson to start because he's got that energy. What's up, B? He's got that energy. He kind of. I mean, I know he's not him. He kind of remind me of Lively in Dallas a little bit.
Right.
But he's got that energy. He's gonna play defense. He's gonna give the scrap dude points and rebounds, and let AD slide over to the 4. And then I would want Christian to come off the bench and lead that second unit because he's got the talent to give points off the bench for them if he's locked in. And he can give you what 15 off the bench consistently. That opens it up for the Lakers.
BA, what's that word, brother?
I'm chilling. What up, fellas? I'm all over the place, so forgive me. I'm here though. I made it.
It's all good. We just told the community you was out on load management, so we see that you popped up in the second half. So we appreciate you coming out of the wheel. He in his wheelchair game, y'all. He back. He back. Shout out to our brother BA. We talked about Christian Wood, BA, and his recent social media posts about him being back and back with a vengeance. We're having this conversation about the battle of the bigs between him and Jackson Hayes. Who do you feel would be a better person at the 5 spot, Christian Wood or Jackson Hayes?
I'm gonna go with Christian Woods. And the reason why I'm going to go with him is because he'll be able to actually spread the floor. He can
Yes.
interchange with AD, where somebody can be in the paint, somebody can pop out, vice versa. He's a really good help side defender. So Jackson Hayes, he's limited offensively, and defensively, I don't know. His defensive IQ is not really there for me, and I just feel like Christian Woods is light years ahead of him. Even though he works, it's just crazy. He works harder. He works harder than Christian Woods, but he doesn't play better necessarily.
Would I be out of bounds to say that we should give those guys a pass because they were being handled and mismanaged by Darvin Ham? It just seems like last year was just bad for everybody, and we don't really know how good guys really are because they wasn't used correctly. You know, we talk about Cam Reddish, we talk about Max Christie. Like, we can just go down the list on the roster of the Lakers. It just seemed like under Darvin Ham, they were mismanaged and misused. So could we possibly give guys like Christian Wood, Jackson Hayes, not so much a pass, but at least take in consideration that they didn't have a great leader last season?
I would say I could definitely say I give him a pass, but it ain't because of Darvin Ham. It's because of LeBron.
And why is that?
Because LeBron takes away the potential away from everybody that can be better and play better because of what he does and how he sits on the ball and how much he demands it. So he takes away when you have him being a leader and he's having this little breakaway from the coach where now he puts a divide within the team. Who's riding with the coach? Who's riding with me? But I am LeBron James, so majority is going to ride over here. He's going to sit on the ball and he's going to try to put everybody where he wants them to be, even if they're not comfortable. And to me, it's LeBron James, but you take away from the potential of your other teammates.
Do you agree with that, Hank? I mean, because we've had this conversation damn near every week, and I can't argue with BA to a fault. We've seen guys like Rui, guys like D'Angelo Russell play better when LeBron James is off the basketball court. But when we talk about these guys specifically, Christian Wood, Jackson Hayes, you think LeBron not being involved helps these guys?
I don't know. I think the statement itself, it is true. We've seen that, like, even when he was hurt and they got the trade, they were playing like better without him. So they had that adjust to him when he came back. But in the case of Christian Wood and Jackson, I think he probably, I don't know. It's hard to say because of the way things went last year. I think he hurts more D'Lo and all them other guys more than them.
I think he hurts Christian Woods.
You think so, Christian?
Yeah, I don't. Jackson Hayes. Well, I'm gonna say not Christian. I think he hurts Jackson Hayes.
Jackson,
because Jackson clogs up everything, and LeBron is trying to get to where Jackson is trying to be. So the floor spacing is different. It's a lot
spread
different.
Offense.
So why is it BA that LeBron is bad for Jackson Hayes in that element? It would seem to me like Jackson Hayes is the one that's hindering the productivity of the offense. If you're saying that he's clogging the lane, I mean, why are we putting the blame on LeBron? I think the blame will be put on Jackson Hayes, and maybe that's the reason he never got into the starting lineup.
He's a five. He's a 5-man. Where's the 5-man supposed to be? In the middle.
I got you.
So when LeBron is bringing his man over, and Jackson Hayes is instead of him being a offensive rebounder that he could be, and ready and open for lobs, there is no spacing for that. So that's how I look at it when it comes to him specifically. Now Christian Wood, LeBron gonna penetrate. Christian can shoot that thing and could pop out. So he gonna be out there waiting for the ball to shoot it. So perfect. Christian Wood fits in perfect, but Jackson Hayes, Jackson Hayes is too clogged. And then you got AD sometimes want to be in and then he want to be out. Like it's just too much with Jackson Hayes. Too much.
Yeah, LeBron talked about it on his podcast with JJ. Kind of said the same thing about when they brought it in Miami and they had to teach all the bigs to get away from the paint so him and D-Wade could do their work.
And they're supposed to, in the bigs, we need the bigs in the paint.
Hold up. I'm not going to allow you. I can't stop you from disrespecting LeBron. BA, this is definitely a regular rotation thing. That's cool. But when are we going to put the blame and the accountability where it really belongs? You want LeBron and D Wade and whatever this theory that they had, you wanted them to cater to the big man when what LeBron and D Wade brings to they win championships. So why am I catering to the big man who's been unproven to win anything when LeBron's system, when LeBron's methods has won championships?
I tell you why, because when LeBron was in his prime, he could get away with that because they can win and make it to the finals. This version, old man Brian, he can't do it. He can't do it alone. So why not incorporate other aspects of the team and uplift your actual teammates to be better, opposed to trying to steal the show and stat pat?
Lakerland, y'all heard it from BA. Y'all heard it from Hank. Y'all heard it from myself. When it comes to the battle of the big man, who would y'all rather have holding it down at that 5 spot? Would it be Jackson Hayes? Would it be Christian Woods? Now, there's no report that either one of those guys are starting or anything like that. We're basically going off of the social media post. Christian Woods said he was coming back with the vengeance. Hank had alluded to pretty much, the offseason issues that Christian Wood had last year. Now he's pretty much focused. And, his skill set, what the Lakers brought him here to do, what he actually brought to the table, still to this day, I believe is very instrumental and can be impactful for the Lakers. It's needed, but I think he needs to be put in the right position. I don't think Darvin Ham did that. I do anticipate JJ Redick finding a way to get that done, but he's small. He got the length, but he's small. Like I said, if you're going against smaller teams, then you can put Christian Wood at that 5 spot because of the length, 6'10". He got the 7 foot whatever wingspan, but if you got guys like Jokic in there, like he's gonna get beat up. So I don't know if the Lakers really need to go out there and try to shop for a solidified center because of his size, or if they should just keep playing this game with what they have. I don't know what's going to work as far as
the rumor mill is that the Lakers Jr. is going to trade Valanciunas back to the Lakers. The Lakers,
the Wizards.
Yeah, the Wizards.
I saw that. Can we afford him at this point? Because I ain't trying to give Washington nothing for Valanciunas as far as what are they going to be asking for?
You got to match salary. That's the first thing.
Damn.
So I don't want to give Washington. What we going to give Rui Hachimura back to Washington? Send D'Lo to Washington?
Yeah, they're gonna have to match the salary. That's something, but that's the rumor mill that they still have a chance to get him by trade deadline.
Yeah, right now, this mature version of Kyle Kuzma, he can help.
Ooh,
this version of Kyle Kuzma, he tired of losing. He know how to play his role. He can get his buckets when he got to get his buckets. Yeah,
he can help who? The Wizards?
Nah, he can help
the Lakers.
Yeah.
Oh, we don't want Kyle Kuzma back, bro. No.
He was a big reason why y'all won a championship too.
You want Kuz back?
Every time I turn around, BA want to give me the big reason that the Lakers won the championship in 2020, and it never involves LeBron. Yeah. I done heard Dwight Howard's name. I'm now here. I done heard Caldwell at KCP's name. Now.
Rajon Rondo too.
I done heard Rajon Rondo's name.
Let's be nasty. Let's be nasty with it. What about Jordan Poole to the Lakers?
I would bring Jordan Poole over. I think that he would be. I think off the bench, especially with LeBron there, he's going to defer to LeBron because LeBron going to talk to his soul, and he ain't going to be super prissy like he been with no leaders in Washington. That'd be a good pickup too to come off the bench.
Jordan Poole.
I think for some reason I think that he needs to be on a team where like he has an actual. It's a proven leader. LeBron is a proven leader. I think that him going out of control and going crazy. LeBron ain't having that.
If he was to go to LA, hypothetically, he would be set up for vengeance. You know, facing the Golden State Warriors at least 4 times, division rivals in that Pacific Division. So he would be able to come back and try to stick it to Golden State.
Golden State all over again if he does come to LA, because it's like what he will do for the bench. Because you know how it is. A lot of times, you know, when LeBron, AD go, if they both off the floor, that's when a lot of problems happen.
Yeah.
So,
and you feel like LeBron will be able to keep him in line.
Yeah, because it wouldn't just be LeBron. It would be AD as well. AD might slap him upside his head. You know how he like to slap people and push people and all of that. It's gonna be a lot like he's gonna be getting hazed again. And I'm pretty sure after this season, he finally since he got his bag, just like with Kyle Kuzma, they've been losing so bad and so much. Like now, I'm willing to do what it takes to win. I got the bag. Now I want to start. Now I just want to win.
But both of those guys got a ring, BA. You make it seem like Kyle Kuzma and Jordan Poole haven't won in a decade. Those guys, each one of those guys have a ring within the last handful of years.
But they're losing at this pace. The way that they're losing,
gets tired of losing.
Oh my God! It's not like we're losing and we're just missing the playoffs. No, Kyle Kuzma has been in Washington for what, 3 years? 3 years, and I don't think he's won over 20 games.
Shout out to Dino Evans. Dino, this is what we got to highlight here on Lakerland. This is what I have to break down for all the new viewers and all the new supporters of Lakerland. See, here in Lakerland, this is not a Lakers 100% fan show. We give you the good, the bad, the ugly. We got Lakers supporters and we have Laker haters in Lakerland. We have LeBron supporters and we have LeBron haters in Lakerland. And what we have on a consistent basis,
it's me
as staff, is probably the biggest LeBron hater that I have come across on social media, and that is BA. BA is unequivocally, unapologetically the biggest LeBron hater in the world,
aka BA Bayless.
BA Bayless. But he's a historical Lakers fan. So all of our shows are so toxic. The debates are so crazy. You're just gonna have to. You'll get it. You'll get it. You'll understand. We'll have to give BA a pass at some point because this is what he does. There's no.
I gotta say this to Dino Evans too. I've quoted myself because this is sports, right? We're talking sports, right? Everybody up here is very sports savvy historians of basketball. Now, LeBron in his personal life, like I've said it a witness, like I love him as a father and as a businessman, etc. I just can't stand the hood hopper on the court. The team hopper that be hopping to different teams to try to search for. I don't like him. But the man, LeBron, the man, yeah. I met him in real life too. By the way, go check out my my story. Yeah, I've kicked it with LeBron a few times.
What is your quote for him? Your phrase you call him?
The NBA superstar journeyman.
You see how disrespectful he is, Dino? I told you. He's calling LeBron James a journeyman, a guy who went to 3 destinations and won championships as the best player. He puts him in the same category as a Kevin Durant and all these other guys. This is what BA does to LeBron. The GOAT.
He the one that started all of this mess. Got everybody wanted to be like, I want to go play with my homeboy.
My God. For all the latest news and debates on the Los Angeles Lakers, be sure to subscribe here to the Lakers Land platform with Seven, Mitchell, BA, and Hank. Also, don't forget to check out our playback room for our free VIP watch parties to all our Lakers games and, of course, the live Lakerland podcast. That's playback.tv/LakersLand.